Woo! Sherry Shootout dose.
Hey,
Deuce.
Scotch Test Dummies, we're back with bracket 2 of our 16-bottle blind Sherry Very Merry Sherry Christmas Shootout.
My boy said if you just do the finger up in China, it's like the middle finger. You heard of that?
No.
Sorry if that's being seen in China.
Why would you even do
I was doing deuces, and then I thought about it. I started off this way, and then, we did the one where you were going like that. I didn't, and then my boy, when I did that, I remember my boy was like, that's middle finger in China.
But you continued to do it.
I don't think we had
It's not like you even went, oops, I shouldn't have done that. You were like, you continued to do it and go, this is really bad.
If you were at the workplace and you threw that up, would you go, oops? I don't think we have that many Chinese viewers. If you're a Chinese viewer,
we apologize.
First, I apologize. Second of all, put in the comments what that means. Does it mean like I hate you or up you or whatever? I don't know.
Okay, so 16 bottles. I poured them and marked them. Bart poured them and marked them. He's poured mine blind.
Yes.
It's from these 4 bottles right here, which are L. I know we don't need to do this. E, D, and M.
We don't need to do
Bart poured mine blind. I poured his blind.
I'm wearing my loudest, brightest manga shirt ever.
Bracket 1, we both advanced the same one. Let's see what happens here. We'll go left to right.
That's right.
Give you nosing notes.
Numero uno.
Dark.
Ooh.
Rich.
So again, these probably aren't linked up.
I thought I had coffee beans in here. Toffees.
I get a strong, rich fruit with an oaken underlay. It's a fruity oaken underlay.
This is just all sherry. All glorious. Dark, deep.
Wow, I want to get to
this.
that.
This would start your venture towards the dark side.
The sherry side. Does sherry go dark? Ooh, holy moly. There's a, oh, I know this one. Oh, I know what this is. There's a Stranahan. I can say it. You don't know what it is. There's a Stranahan sherry in your lineup somewhere. This is it.
You think?
No.
This one's a little lighter.
I'm still stuck that if I'm wrong, which is completely possible, I own the wrongness there. I believe that's a Stranahan sherry.
Again, still sherry, not as dark, not as rich as number 1. Maybe it's rich, but just not as dark, not the dark notes that one has.
Wow, number 3, the nose is like chocolates.
Oak.
Oh, and like a cream, almost like a chocolate pudding. Holy moly, that's making me hungry. Wow. Boy, is that a nice nose. Ooh. I get cocoa, or as I like to call it, cocoa. Cocoa.
3, a little bit more of a, man, I know sherry is wine, but this felt like more different type of wine, not just Oloroso sherry. Well, malty, good. This one is firing some different receptors.
That might be my 4.
In the nose.
Because 4 I get malt and cream or custard. But then I get a light white grape juice.
Okay.
But that custard,
I like it.
If it's the same, I get this custard feeling, which is
not delectable. The dark one so far, the darkest Oloroso nose. This one is different, intriguing.
All right, I'm most out on the limb with what I believe is a Stranahan.
Yeah.
Stranahan, sorry, not Stranahan's. Westland. No. Yeah. Is it in?
No.
I can't remember. What's
I don't
Which
have
one's
the
in?
The
Stranahan's. Okay,
Sherry
there,
Cask,
sorry. I started to think, You don't have the Westland?
No. I don't have the Sherry Cask. I got the peated and the American oak.
Huh.
I thought about that once I did it. Of course, I poured these yesterday at home.
Gotcha.
We probably should have included the Westland sherry as well.
That's right.
We got one American in there.
Now I'm questioning myself.
4 is a little bit more dry wine nose. Sherry notes, not as dark still as one. One has the most sherried nose.
Now I'm questioning my call, but we're going to go with it. It sure seemed to hearken. It hearkened. Again, you guys have it right above you, so I'm yelling Stranahan, and you're going, no.
Yeah, that's the Glendronach 18.
Yeah, not even close. You're not even on the right continent. I'm like, dang.
All right, I'm going in on one. A little bit of malt there on the nose.
All right.
Mmm. Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Mmm.
Oh.
Higher ABV.
Yeah.
Sherry that punches you.
Ooh.
Chocolates.
We may have the same one.
Milk chocolate. Mmm. Sherry, the dark sherry notes.
Yeah. Higher ABV. Wow. Velvet mouthfeel. I do get chocolate notes here as well.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe even a little touch of coffee.
You take all those sherry notes and you put them in a pie. Take the raisin, take the plum, take the blueberries, take the chocolate and the coffee, and you put it in a pie in the crust and you bake it. All there. Very good. I like one. That's going to be tough to beat. I don't remember anything in bracket one standing out quite like that one did.
That one is good. It's powerful. I get a dustiness in the finish. That oak coming through, I believe. The fruit. When you said pie, that fits. Wow. For one to open up.
Going into my number two.
Yeah,
Hello,
cleanse.
number two.
Hello, douche. Throw up your pinkies.
Mm.
What if my boy made it up? Pinkies mean nothing.
Two is good.
This is the one that I believe is Stranahan's.
A little bit higher ABV. I don't think as high as one. Not as rich, not as dark. Still nice sherry notes. Lighter, more caramel cream, marshmallow, toasted marshmallow, raspberries. A lighter sherry finish.
I'm not enjoying this number. It's got more of the sour acetone-ish sherry that the part of sherry that doesn't appeal to me. Again, it's my palate. I know it's not everybody's, but I still get those juice flavors around it. The finish has oak trailing through. Still get these touches of like sour oak that kind of pinpoint through.
That's a high ABV too.
Dry.
Those are both good. I was about ready to eliminate number two, and then I was like, wait a minute. The finish pulling me back in.
Whatever
Smoother,
it is.
lighter.
Because it may not be Stranahan's, I don't know, but whatever it is, it's not going to hold up to what number one did. We're going to cleanse a little bit.
Yep.
Sounds like you've got a tougher choice between your one and your two there.
One was very good. I said two's out. Not yet. Then we're going to go number two and number one.
All right, I'm moving to three. Malty nose, sherry.
God dang, that's good.
Juicy explosion.
Juicy. Yep. Tropical
On
notes.
number three, ooh. Which one are you on?
My number two. I'm still trying to.
My number three brings tropical and chocolate. Chocolate tropicalness. Wow, how do you do that together? How do you do it? That's good. It's like a dark chocolate. Dark, sexy chocolate. Wow. It's not as strong. The chupacabra.
Yeah.
Chupacabra.
I was right initially. Two is very good. That's a tough one. One brings a little bit more of those darker Oloroso notes that I like. Now, the only thing is, one of these is that Tomatin Distillery PX.
Yeah. Yeah.
It really feels and tastes like an Oloroso to me.
See?
It's really dark. Usually PX brings a little bit lighter notes. It really comes off dark, and and that's what I like, is that dark. I love exclusively Oloroso matured whiskeys.
Right. From the get-go, that's all it's ever been, and that's what you want.
Yeah.
Right.
And a lot of these could both be that way, 1 and 2. One, though, that dark sherry notes have carried through into the whiskey a little bit better for me. It's darker, it's deeper, more chocolates, more of the plums, more of the raisins.
Some of you saw me. Sorry, go ahead.
2 is coming off a little bit sweeter, a little bit lighter sweet, lighter berries and tropical notes as well. Very good. I love it as well. But next to that darker finish of this one.
Some of you noticed I moved 3 like it was off to the side, and then I was like, what am I doing? It's not as strong as 1, but it's in the running. I want to try them head to head. We're going to see how 4 does. 2's out. Too much of a sour note to it for me. Keep saying for me.
This reminds, well, I don't know. I'll go up. Wow. A little bit, good. Lighter ABV. Boy, the sherry notes in this, there's transitions going. Different fruits, different finishes.
It's got to be mine.
Chocolate,
4.
milk chocolate, and toffee.
You said it's a lighter flavor, though? It's a lighter ABV? Yeah. My 4 is the same.
That is delicious.
Because I get it's a lighter entry, feels like it's a 43% ABV. And I get these lighter chocolate notes, fruit notes. It's very, very, like you said, it's almost yummy. But it's subtler. Subtler. I like to say it like that. Subtler.
I was going to call something, but I don't want to look like an idiot. So.
Now you got to call it. You got to call it. Now, call it. You got to embrace the idiot. That's what I do.
You feel free to embrace the idiot.
I embrace the idiot, baby.
Sometimes.
That's a shirt. That's a good shirt. Embrace the idiot. Scotch test dummies. My photo on there like a manga.
I hate to say it. I actually
do it.
I actually thought Stranahan's on this one.
Did you? Okay. I'm telling you. You've got to hit. It stands out. It should be different. It's an American single.
Yeah. Well, that's true. That's true.
It's going to be an odd.
I'll tell you what.
Do you get?
Well, I'll tell you. Initially, though, I thought Hazelburn, the 13, because they use some different sherry wine casks of different grades, basically. And it does some transitioning. This one, there's definitely some of that milk chocolate and the toffees and the malt that was there with the Stranahans as well, though.
We'll see what you hit with your number 4.
This is funny,
though. So this is lighter.
Embrace the idiot.
Embrace the idiot. That's a shirt, baby. That's a shirt. This one's, gosh, these are really, really good. I'm going to have to go head to head. I've only eliminated number 2. Number 1, still, I would say the standout. I'm going to try it last. See how it holds up. So.
Wow. No. Boy, initially, 4 beats 3, even though 3 is very good. I love the transitions and the stuff going on with it. The sweetness of number 4, even though it's not that dark Oloroso that I like, is really melded together better. I don't know about better.
Melded.
Differently.
I like melds.
Wow. Again, both of these are probably pretty similar ABVs right here. 40s, mid-40s.
Again, whatever my number 1 is, it's really standing out. Oh, did we call out our numbers?
No, we didn't again.
680, 681, 682, 683.
676. 677, 678, and 679.
For those that wonder, the coins, the challenge coins are up for sale. These are the serial numbers or the numbers that are on them. A lot of people like to get the ones that are associated with a certain tasting. All right, going into 3.
Back to my number 3. I love it. That is good. Yeah, there's that malt though. There's the chocolate.
So my number 3,
oak.
We get a dusty oak, little bit the dusty, almost a little bit of astringency with it, meaning it's drier. It's drier on the cheek. And I had a burst of these like chocolate flavors in the beginning, but they were gone fast. Let me see if I can get it again. Yeah. So on the very first splash, I get chocolate and fruit and sweetness, and then it mid-palate it goes dry and astringent. I almost get a touch of a sour wood. I do get a touch of the sour wood. And then it moves into the oak. It's good, but I am going to eliminate 3 at this point in time. I still get a nice finish, though. The finish lingers, juicy grape. Juicy grape.
Yeah, that's this one.
Mm.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
A bean with
wow.
a stray.
That's a tough one. Now, here's what I do if you're watching. I take 1 and 2, and I choose a winner. I take 3 and a 4, and I choose a winner. And then they pair off. So I'm trying to advance 3 and 4. Whatever wins this one is going to have a hard time against number 1.
Got it.
I don't know why I'm spending as much time here.
You're fine.
But
you spend the time you need to spend, brother.
These are both good. It's tough. I think 4 is winning.
What I do is when something sets off that I know it can't compete with something I've had, it's out.
Yeah.
Because then I know it's just gone.
But barely.
Then I try to weed out what's out next and what's out next. So 4 and 1 was so powerful from the get-go. But I always hate when that first one I try in a bracket is the strong one because I feel like,
So, let's add a drop of water to these. I am down to my number 1 and my number 4.
I've been going to water.
Yeah. But
that is good. Number 4, I get caramels. What's weird is I'm not getting as much of the fruit here, though. Well,
I believe 3 is the Stranahans. I'm with you on one of them in here. I think that's it. It really surprised me, though. It's delicious, and it's head-to-head with number 4, whatever number 4 is. Number 4 is really coming off as just a little bit more refined. A little bit more time spent on it, maybe.
My number 4, this sounds so weird, but I almost get like a molasses sweetness on it. But then I get a refreshing light, almost like a stone fruit. So it's sweeter. I don't pick up, in the finish I get hints of oak, but boy is it light and clean and refreshing. Sweet. It's a nice one. I don't think it's going to hang with number 1. We're going to...
What's the odds we're down to the same 2 and we have the same thoughts?
Number 1's powerfully strong. I think the flavors and the bursting that's there, I could see us both picking whatever this is.
This one is really, really nice, really well done. You don't have the dark Oloroso sherry notes so much that are present in it. It's that tropical notes. It's a sweetness, a creaminess. Very good.
Here's my fear here. This ABV is strong. It's powerful, and I want to make sure I'm not just picking it because of its richness.
Yeah, go for the flavors.
Right. I honestly believe that when you get those high ABVs, though, you're given a stronger flavor profile. I'm going to water this down considerably.
Wow, 1 is good. It is. It's that dark Oloroso. This is one of the exclusive maturations. Very dark. It is higher ABV.
Wow.
Yeah. Number 4, though, is so well done. A little bit lighter and sweeter. Let me add another drop of water to my number 1.
Whatever this is, it's still killing it. I added a lot of water to it. The flavors are rich. It's dark fruit.
Yeah.
It's caramel sweetness wrapped in there. touches of sweet oak.
I think this could be the hazel burn against, I don't know what.
This is unbelievable. This is so good. Velvety mouthfeel. There's a richness to it. I get a fruit. Almost like a puree where it's not a juice. It's like a puree. Because there are these fruit sweet flavors in there, but then I get these dashes of caramel. This is by far, it's easy. It's number one for me again. I mean, I'm going to try 4. Four's good. I mean, it's great. Just can't compare with what I got here. I wish I didn't keep getting them as the number one though, because it was like, it takes me a while. I feel like I'm calling number one too quick, or best too quick, but that's good. That's unbelievably good.
I got to do the same. My number one is advancing, but barely. Man, 4 is good. These are both good. These were all good. Nothing really came off-putting on this one.
Phenomenal.
That's a close, heated race there. If I've got a wild card right now, it's this number 4.
All right. I don't have any wild card here. I'm actually telling you that I think this number 1 could be the beat them all. It's one above the rest. I mean, this is really, really good. I haven't even had the other 2 brackets.
Okay.
You got to tell me what my number 1 is.
Your number 1 is D.
Okay. It's good. That's my number 1 winner. Mark that down. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. D is unbelievable. It's this one right there.
Well, that's one of the lighter colored ones that's up there.
Unbelievably good. A lot of water went into that one. I'm curious what your number 1 is.
Number 1.
Okay. That is M for you.
Really?
Yeah. Number 1 for you is M.
Wow. How did we not pick
I don't know.
the same one there? Maybe it's maybe we're opposite. Maybe you took this one, I bet you.
Well,
yes.
Glass 3. This is M. This is what you love. This is your best. Yeah. Let me see this. No, you're wrong.
Well, that's hard to tell with it being. I'll tell you what. When you sent me back to 2,
that's good.
I was like, that is good.
3's good too.
And these were all good. This was a good bracket.
Yeah.
I think this was a heavy hitter bracket.
Wow. Yeah, you've got a wild card in. I do not have a wild card yet. I don't feel like I've had their wild card in there.
It's going to be interesting to see what is advancing.
Wow. That's good. All right.
So,
Scotch it. You Scotch gods.
Cilantro. Dummies.